Hey guys, it's Hannah here, and today I'm back with what I am calling my isolation haul. So, I've been self-isolating for, gosh, I think we're coming up to like 9 weeks now. It's been a while. I have an autoimmune disease, so basically as soon as things came out saying we should probably self-isolate, I went very self-isolation. And I did just film a kind of chatty get ready with me doing this, giving you a little bit of an update on life and how I've been going with isolation and stuff, so you can check that out. But basically, when I was in like completely self-isolated, I have started like personally taking a couple of steps back in my isolation. But when I was fully self-isolating, I did buy a couple of things, so let's just get into it. Let's start with the first thing I bought, which was back when Colourpop was still shipping. And when this collection launched, I basically bought most of it. So this is the Colourpop Making Mauves collection. I basically bought the whole thing. Obviously, mauve is my colour, if you didn't know. You can tell from the look I'm wearing, even though I'm not wearing this. And the soft pinks and mauves are my thing. So when I saw this palette, it very much screamed my name. So this is the Making Mauves palette, and it's just beautiful. It's got the softy pinkies, the cool tones, everything. It's beautiful. So I'll give it a quick swatch for you. I have used this twice. I think I've worn it twice in the few times I've been wearing makeup. It has been a month since I wore makeup before I put this on today, so that's kind of where things are at with that. And last one. So that is what the swatches look like. It's just a really beautiful, cool toned. There's a little bit of warmth in there, but it just pairs really beautifully together. So that was the palette. I also got the blush in Coast to Coast. Came out with 2 blushes. This is the darker of the 2, I believe. It has a really pretty flower in it. It's gorgeous, and it's what I'm wearing today. But it is just super soft and blendable, and just gives you a really natural flush, which I really like. And then the last thing I picked up from the collection was the Super Shock Shadow Duo in Moussy Bouquet. So it came with 2 of the Super Shock shadows, which I haven't had a Colourpop Super Shock nice. I have one in my collection at the moment from the Princess collection. I have the Snow White. Maybe I don't have it anymore. I did just do a massive declutter of my collection. But I haven't purchased, that came in a pack with the lipstick and things. I haven't sought out to purchase Colourpop Super Shock shadows in a while. But basically I wanted this colour. This is Day Trippin'. And it is a super pretty, just soft lilac with bluey, silvery, purpley glitters. And it's just super pretty. I could actually tap that over what I'm wearing. And then we have Bloomer, which is a deeper purple. I just love the soft pink packaging, to be honest. But it's still not super dark, so like it looks quite dark here, but it actually transfers to be super pretty. And again, it's got a lot of that sparkle to it, which is kind of the only kind of reason I would get a Super Shock, is because they have that special sparkle, because I have a thing for special sparkles. And as I said, I am going to pop that on over the Day Trippin'. I'm going to pop that on over what I've got on. Just with my finger. I already have a lot of sparkle on my eye. Just in this in a bit to kind of lighten it up a bit. Then I'll talk about what I have on my eyes, which is what's in my hand. Such a pretty collection. I think Colourpop has just started shipping again, so if they have this collection, I would definitely get it. I love it. It's great. I just realised my glasses match everything today. Love it. Alright, so from one end of the spectrum to the other, So after I did my Colourpop order, that's kind of been chilling. And then Charlotte Tilbury had an offer going on. And I bought some stuff. So they had their kits, like these little pre-made packs that had a discount on them. And one of the packs had the Film Star Bronze and Glow and the Charlotte Darling eyeshadow palette. I have both these on today. So let's start with the Film Star Bronze and Glow, which is kind of one of her products she's had forever. Now I got the cream version of this in a lucky bag years ago, but it was the deeper version that didn't quite suit my skin tone. These actually are super pretty. I have the highlighter on today, and I thought I have both on today. The bronze is perfect for my skin tone. It's fantastic. But I was really scared the highlighter was going to be too dark, but it's actually really beautiful. And then we've got the Charlotte Darling 6-pan palette, which is kind of a warmy nude 6-pan palette. And it is super pretty. I've only got one of these shades on today. I have swatched them, but I haven't even tried the rest because I've been so bad at wearing makeup. This is the first time I've worn makeup since these arrived. And obviously since they came from the UK, they did take a minute to get here. Particularly with everything going on. Shipping for everything is just taking forever lately. That is okay with me. But the matte shadow that I used today blended out beautifully. It was this one. It was way more pigmented on the eye than I was expecting, but it's beautiful. And then we just got some really nice colours to make an everyday look. So super excited to play with that as well. And then what I have on my eyes today with that one matte shade from this palette was the Luxury palette in Mesmerizing Maroon. So she came out with these little capsule colour palettes. So there's maroon, copper, green, which was the Rebel, and a blue. And they're little capsule quads in her Luxury palette, and then they came with an eyeliner duo. Didn't end up getting the eyeliner duo. I thought about it, but I restrained myself because $200 on Charlotte Tilbury was enough for 3 things. But I did get this quad because if you have watched me for any length of time, you know I have a serious love of maroon and purple and burgundy. So this is what that looks like. This is what I have on my eyes today. I have all of these colours on my eyes today. I've got the deep purple in the outer corner, the pop on the lid, the prime on the inner corner, and then the enhance on the lower lash line. Super pretty palette, super gorgeous. Really enjoy that. 2 random things that I've kind of had just sitting around for a while. I went to MAC. Like, when did I go to MAC? This has been sitting around since like December, but I haven't hauled it. I went to MAC. I did a back to MAC and got the Shadow in Nude model. This is one of their new colours. And like you can see I have a type. Like a purpley brown colour. I don't know, it's super pretty. So I did a back to MAC and got that. And then Leanne bought some of the Shiseido Synchro Skin foundations before we had them in Australia. So she didn't know her colour, so she got 2 colours. And this one was too light for her and it's a perfect match for me. So I bought it off her and it's a shade 140 Porcelain. I'm wearing it today. It is so beautiful. I love it so much. So, yes. Then what we've got 2 orders left. Oh, I got a free thing in my Charlotte Tilbury. What is this? A clay mask. 2 other orders. I did a Mecca order to get my Beauty Loot box, and then Sephora Australia had 20% off. We'll start with that one because it's on top. Super boring. Seriously. The Anastasio Dip Brow Gel in Taupe. This is the small size, purely because these things dry out before I think you can go through a full size. So I've had a mini size before and it took me 6 months to use it. So totally fine with having the mini size when it's exactly half the price anyway. So picked up one of those. This is the most boring Sephora order I've ever made, I think, in my entire life. Then picked up a new lactic acid treatment. My one is running low and I wanted to get this at a discount because I hope you can still hear me over the vacuum. because this is expensive. This is the Biossance Squalane and Lactic Acid Resurfacing Night Treatment. This is $100. Alright, so as I was saying, the Biossance Squalane and Lactic Acid Resurfacing Treatment. So this is $100 and something. So even though I don't need it right this second, I definitely wanted to pick it up while it was 20% off because I knew I was going to need it. And then the last thing I picked up was another thing I don't need right now, but I knew I'd need soon, is the Aula Henriksen Balancing Force Oil Control Toner. So I currently use an oil control serum that is from Belief that looks like it's been discontinued because I can't find it anywhere. So I wanted to try a new oil control product. This one has AHAs and salicylic, so wouldn't be something I would only use in the summertime when my skin can handle having acids morning and night. Then did a mech order to get my beauty lip box, and super boring, I just bought shampoo. I got the Bumble & Bumble Thickening Volume Shampoo and the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Triple Detox Shampoo, which is a clarifying shampoo. So I haven't tried either of these yet, but I'm very excited to because my current Function of Beauty shampoo is almost done. And then in my beauty lip box, I got the NARS Velvet Lip Pencil in Do Me Baby, which I already have, so I'm going to have to pass that on to someone. We have the Dr. Denegros Hyaluronic Marine Hydration and Booster, which I'm very excited about. The Dermalogica Sound Sleep Cocoon Night Cream and the Drunk Elephant TLC Glycolic Night Serum, which is something I already know and love, so excited to have another mini of that for any traveling coming up. So yes, those are the things I've picked up in isolation. Some really boring things and some really not boring things. So if you guys enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have been buying anything in isolation and what it is. And click subscribe to stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.